Hey, how you guys doing? Now, I just want to talk about the dating world and relationships and marriage. To me, I think, you know, the way I think about it, I don't really believe in it. I don't believe in it. In this generation, it's terrible. It's sad. There's a lot of fake people in this world today. You know, they don't. I look like they don't want nothing real at all, and it's getting sad. It's getting harder and more sad for people, because these women are not acting right. They're not acting right at all. They're not, and you probably gonna be sitting there, for years, decades with no girlfriend or no wife. You know, I don't really, you know, see any like kind of possibilities because a lot of people are fake. I've seen a lot of videos online about not never having a girlfriend or never having a boyfriend. Um, yeah, yeah. I've been watching those videos and paying attention to a whole lot of different details about how life is going for a lot of people today in this generation. It's becoming more darker. It's definitely becoming more darker. You know, because mostly with me, I grew up in my life with an abused mother. You know, my mother abused me when I was a baby, and I went through a lot through that abusement and suffered a lot. And these women today are they're terrible. They got too much mouth, they got too much attitude, too much game playing. I'm seeing them passing each other around like they're all passing like it's fucking candy, you know. And I get tired of that. They pass it around like they're just fucking candy. Like it's Halloween every goddamn day. You know, you know. I don't know what's the point of asking for a phone number, and if she does want to like text you, she'll text you. She'll say some things, but she won't respond back to you in 6 months. Yeah, that's your reality right there. You want to get phone numbers, and I don't know what's the point of getting phone numbers. Like I never asked a girl with phone numbers. I don't do all that. I don't waste my time with all that bullshit. A lot of you guys be simping. Too much simpery. It's too much simpery guys out here simping for. You know what they're simping for. Candy. It's too much of a lot of things going on. Too much. I'm seeing it too much. But I'm getting tired of a lot of this, man. Like, because I remember I was working at one job, and one of them asked me, "You don't like me? You so quiet though." Hey, I ain't come here. I don't come to a job to see if I'm liking someone or not. I'm doing my job, you know. But what I did to her, I just looked at her and I turned my back and went to work. You know, I ain't say nothing to her when she said, "Oh, you don't like me," and I'm just like, I just looked at her and I was just like, and I turned my back. Because I know because that kind of job, it's mostly a dishwashing job. It's mostly I mostly only saw girls in this like this work area. There were just mostly girls in the dish room, and I barely only saw two guys out there working. But they were older guys. But this it's just they were just sitting there talking about men, how bad men are. There's no good men. I'm like right here, like I'm sitting here looking at them like I turn my back. I'm looking at them. I'm like, I'm not like. are you serious? Like, this is the reason why I looked at one of them and turned my back and kept washing. And then they were all quiet when I did that shit to them. They were all quiet after that shit. So I was just like, hey, I'm not, yeah. And I just, these girls today, like, it's really bad today, guys. Like, they were just sitting there talking in the dish room, and I'm just like, hey, like how bad they are and how bad men are. I'm like, hey, I'm right here. Like I'm looking around. I'm right here. You know. But I can't take it no more. You know, loneliness is in these days today. Loneliness is for real. It's really bad. You know. I'm seeing how terrible the game playing and everything. They're trying to control you, and they're delusional too. Some of them are delusional, and I'm just like, damn, like what is going on with these girls today, bro? Like, I'm in America. They're getting worse every day in America. Every day these girls getting worse. Every day in America, they're getting worse. Like, it's bad. It's definitely bad, and I'm just like, hey, I'm not dealing with that. And I know some guys look at me like, what's wrong with you? Like, ain't nothing wrong with me. I just got better experience than you in every way, you know? Because my years coming out of high school, you know, I was trying to. These dating websites are just terrible. Like, I wouldn't waste my time with no dating websites, because I know probably 80% of the time men ain't gonna really find nobody at no dating website. Go onto those dating websites, it doesn't really work out for a lot of guys. I don't think it does. It didn't work out for me, and I've been on it for like 10 years. And that shit's just, it's bad. These women don't know how to act. You know, they don't want a real relationship. I don't think they really do. I don't think they know what the hell they want today. To be honest, with you, a lot of them, 80% of them ain't wife material anyway. Like, all these girls in America, they're not wife material at all. A lot of these women, they not. It's too much mouth, too much attitude, too much acting like a man, too much game playing, all these things. But I know how some men are. They're gonna be simps for that. They're gonna be simps for the candy. I almost said the p word, but they're gonna be simps. Gonna be definitely simps for that. They don't care. For me, I'm like, I'm not looking for that. I'm not here to be doing all the hot dingling thing. I'm here for a wife. I'm not trying to do no hot dingling thing. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these women today, they're gonna be hitting the wall at 40. They're gonna be hitting the wall at 40. I even saw it. I saw it even in high school and college when I was working there as a dishwashing job. I was working there, and I was just like, oh my god, you know. I saw it too. Like, I see a lot of these girls gonna hit the wall at 40. It's a sad reality, but it's. I think a lot of people gonna be alone for a long time. It's getting worse. I know. I don't really want to bring up the Bible, but it says that 7 women are going to be on one man. And I want to really bring that up, but I know some people are not, they don't really believe in that God stuff, and I don't mean to call it, you know, a lot of people just don't believe in religion or God or anything like that. But it says that 7 women will be on one man on that day, and it's gonna be a sad reality, bro. It's gonna be sad, you know. Ain't time to be playing no games. It's not. There's no time to be playing games. Don't you want to be in a real relationship? I don't understand that. Like, it's just, I just don't understand it. But it's so much I want to say, but I don't want to say too much. You know, I'm tired. This video. I'm trying to make it just 10 minutes. I ain't trying to make it any longer at all because I'm tired. I'm very tired. I just don't really want to talk too much about it. But I see some things are happening in this world today. It looks really bad. I'm seeing some things out there, man. I'm seeing some things out there. It looks really bad. Really bad, though. We're going through some tough times. Yeah. But that's all I'm going to say. I'm out. I'm out. It's going to be a lot of lonely people in the next 5 to 10 more years. It's going to be some lonely people. I can see it. I can definitely see it. I'm out. Right out there. Loneliness, man. It's for real.